welcome to the Activity Call Live. And now, our host, Andy Albright.
Oh, we got a crowd here today. What's up, Coleman? Coleman, we're going to have a show today at 10.
I'm here. What's going on, buddy?
Get kind of planned out and prepped. Because I've been here for 3 hours trying to get everything organized for this damn show. And you didn't hit the mute button. You know what happened Wednesday? The first 10 minutes, I had my mic on mute. That's good. You get me one just black. I don't deserve to feel this good in the morning. I'm old. Coleman, are you with us now?
I'm with you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
You normally up by this time?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
It's Angie. I don't think I got a good connection with him, y'all. I don't feel like I have the connection that I'm looking for. Huh? It's just not.
You don't have the connection? Come on, man. What are you talking about?
Are you with us, James?
I'm definitely with you, buddy. All day, every day.
All right, maybe you got it now. The internet had to get combobulated. Where's Angie?
Angie's upstairs on the other computer listening.
Oh, she is?
Yeah.
If she wants to, she could come down there and sit beside you, but I'm not trying to pressure her or anything. I'm just saying it's an option.
Okay.
James, how's a lot of people talking about Atlanta? They got stuff going on in Atlanta. Do you own the territory, or is anybody else coming in there with you, or what's kind of the status of Atlanta? You finding some good people there?
Yeah, we definitely find some good people here, but in terms of who's owning it, it's kind of still mixed right now. We got a couple of hierarchies, got people plugging in here and there, but here's what I can assure you. I can assure you that I will own Atlanta and New Jersey.
Both of those cities?
I will own both. I will own both of them.
You're gonna need some help. Are you finding any good help?
Yeah, I'm finding some good help. Absolutely.
Who?
I got Mr. Adam up there in New Jersey. He's coming strong. Yes.
You talking about Yusuf?
Yes, sir.
Where's my jersey?
He said he had it shipped off to you. Did you haven't received it yet?
No. You bring this lost, do you?
I hope not. He said he had it shipped off.
I'm going to talk to Emily and Harry, and you text him and find out where my jersey is, because I just hope it ain't lost.
All right.
I would feel terrible. This guy, Messi, a famous soccer player, and he's got a signed jersey, and I won the bet, and then so far he has not turned over the bet. I don't know what kind of names you call a person that doesn't pay their debt, when they have a bet, an honest bet, handshake, witnesses. So that's your guy, Adam.
Yes, that's Adam, yes.
But he tells me he's turned his life around now. He's a straight and narrow. He's going to say what he says and say what he means.
Yes, it's taken him a year to get going.
Well, that's not bad. Some people take 30 years to get going, 40. Some never get going. They get baked in the squat. Okay, who else besides Adam Yosef?
I got Monte down here in Atlanta. I think you met him when you came down here. Monte's definitely doing some numbers. Definitely came out the gate strong. He's also now starting to recruit.
Monte.
Yeah.
Has he got a wife and kids or cats or something like that?
Yep. Definitely married. Definitely have kids.
Okay. How old?
Monte just turned 41. I think he just turned 41. 40 or 41.
Okay. All right, brother. Will you raise your hand when you find out from Adam and tell him make sure he's on the show? Because I don't be talking trash about him when he's not here. And then you can watch a video later and say
he's definitely watching.
Oh, okay.
He's
What's up, Adam?
watching.
What's up, Yosef? Where's my jersey? You know, let me say this. I think people, they think like they're supposed to like cuddle everybody. And that makes a real strong team because they're all cuddling, so they're tight and hard, you know? And I'm going like, I don't think that strategy is going to work. You know what I mean? Like, if you're not tough on the team, say, hey, listen, we're just going to be tight, but we're not going to run sprints or we're not going to, lift weights. We're just going to be close. You know what I mean? It's like when people are tough on people, they don't want to be tough on people. So like in our business, we don't do the physical stuff, but it's the mental stuff. So if you're not mentally tough on them, you're just going to be cozy. It's hard to be a tough team. You tracking with me, Mr. Coleman?
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Because like people are like, he's being mean to Yosef. He needs to be mean to him. Jerker bet me fair and square and then pay me. Now he wants a double or nothing bet, but he ain't got no other jersey. You know what I'm saying? So he's going to have to come up with something else to bet. If he wants the jersey back, he's got to give something. Something's got to be of equal value that if I win it, I double. Right? And then he can get it back. But not if he loses.
Yeah, he texted me saying he's getting the shipping number from his dad because his dad shipped it out. So
tell him I lost $2 million in Africa with the same kind of communication going on for 2.5 years, and the guy eventually went to prison in Dubai. His name is like not cool as Joseph, but it's what's that guy's name? Steve Finelli. Then y'all know that jerker. $2 million. That's worse than the shirt jersey.
Yeah, $2 million is a lot of money, Andy.
I feel bad about it every time I think about it. But he's not responding, at least. But he used to say things like, I'm getting a shipping number from my daddy. He'd send me pictures of the shipping. We got the gold. It's coming. Monday, you're going to be rolling in cash. Monday, I'll be like, hey, where you been? He said, get with a little hitch. It's going to be Thursday. Yeah?
Yeah.
It's terrible. Emily and Harry, I hope y'all are meaner this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
We're going to come back to you, James. Harry and Emily, can I tell you how, real briefly, where y'all live, how you connected to the team, a little something about you?
Yeah, we are Emily and Harry Cardillo. We live in Raleigh, North Carolina. I got involved in the business. My parents, who were on the TWC on Wednesday, Adam and Beth Katz, go back 34 years, I think, with you and Jane. So I grew up in the business, fell in love with the culture, the freedom, all the opportunities, and just the lifestyle. So went off, got my insurance license when I turned 18, went to college at NC State. Go Pack. Got my bachelor's in business marketing and then moved down to Florida and met Harry. So if you want to talk about.
Yeah. Emily recruited me into the business. The first convention I came to, I just came as a supportive spouse and then, slowly fell in love with the culture and fell in love with the business. And we've been doing it together pretty much ever since.
I like when your dad says you grew up Albright.
Yes.
Emily. Did you say you got your securities license and everything?
I got my securities license in September of 23.
How much money do you have under management?
About $2 million.
$2 million. Same amount I lost in Africa.
Don't think too hard about it.
Oh, no. You just reminded me of it, unfortunately. All right. Harry, somebody told me you was in the grocery business before this business. Is that right?
I was, correct. So I was actually a meat cutter at Publix. So butcher.
My cousin used to do that.
Yeah, not a fun job.
He didn't complain about it. He liked it. I don't know if he's still doing it. I need to touch base with him. Well, congratulations, you two. And your business is booming. Y'all got a lot of people selling. Do y'all have any idea how many people y'all have selling?
Yes, so month to date, so far we have 36 unique writers, 7 issue paid legs. Last month ended up 68 unique writers and 8 issue paid legs.
Yay! You know, it cracks me up. You know, when you ask people stuff and they say things like, "I'm not sure. I don't know." Like, what do you mean you don't know? Like, I know how many people, the average 6 weeks, and how many this week. I know how many people sold an annuity in my hierarchy. I know how many people sold a life insurance in my hierarchy. You with me? I did not look up how many people did an estate plan this week. I know how many this month. I like within three numbers, but it just cracks me up when they have these tiny freaking businesses and they don't know the numbers. You know what I mean? Just like, how do you not know your numbers? So you're like, I don't know why you don't like me. It's not that I don't like you. I just don't think you're a winner. I don't think you're a leader. I don't think you study your business. I don't think you try hard enough. So why should I take time away from my hunting, time away from my football games, time away from my daughter, time away from my children to talk to somebody who don't know their freaking numbers? And they say things like, "But I want this business bad." Like, I hear you want it bad, but like that's you know, she's looking down her numbers. She knows her numbers because she knows I'm going to ask her numbers, and she knows her numbers because she wants to know her numbers because she's studying her numbers. If you don't, whatever you watch, pay attention to grows. If you don't know your numbers, you don't know your stats ain't going to grow. And anything I've liked something I'm doing, I keep stats on it. I'm sorry, but I can't tell you. But it's funny. I was out with my mother last night, and I got in. She does that a lot, but she goes ahead and tells everybody what she's thinking, and it is funny, but it's not appropriate. And but it's crazy because more people come around our table at the restaurant when she does that, and I try to tell her, "Shut up, I'm embarrassed," but it's pretty funny. So statistically, monitor your numbers, be ready, study them so they'll grow. I got a word for you, Emily. It's really for Coleman, but I'm going to pretend like it's for you. You ready?
I'm ready.
It's a terrible thing to chisel tomorrow with. It's a terrible thing. What's the guy from Alabama? Is it Alabama down there? Wrote The Traveler's Gift, The Noticer.
Andy Andrews.
Andy Andrews. It's a terrible thing to chisel tomorrow with. Fear. F-E-A-R. We can't build tomorrow based on fear. Build tomorrow based on give a crap. If I die, I die. If I get paralyzed, I get paralyzed. If I go bankrupt, I go bankrupt. You cannot build a life. You cannot chisel a life. You can't build a life based on it. You with me, Coleman?
Definitely with you, buddy.
It won't work. But when Andy said that, I said, I'm going to remember that right there. F-E-A-R. False evidence appearing real, and a terrible chisel to carve out tomorrow. Mike and Noelle, pretty cool. I just sent y'all a picture from 2018, and it was pretty cool. There's some great people in there. You know it?
Yeah.
How y'all doing? Tell me y'all fit in the organization.
Hey, shoot, we are here in Louisville, Kentucky. We got introduced to this program because of the 3-foot rule. Alex Sabian got a call from you, and then literally Alex was 3 foot from Noelle at a desk next door, said, "Hey, you looking to make some more money?" That was coming up on, it'll be 26 years in October from when that conversation happened. And we started part-time, and from there we went into full-time, and we've been able to build a sizable business hanging with you, following the system. And so here we are, partners with Integrity Marketing, got a business that allows us to get around the world and have time with friends and family, but we still engaged in growing and having fun what we do. We're not done by any means. Some ways we feel like with some of the things going on, we're just getting started with the doors opening on the estate planning, what we're doing on the New American side, still growing in the Medicare space. The technology that's growing to help us grow, that's enabling us to grow faster. A lot of fun things happening right now.
Noelle, you want to give the stats?
Stats, yeah. 158 unique riders, 25 issued paid legs, $1.1 million in issued paid life volume or total sales, running about $3 to $4 million a month in the annuity space, have 9 legs that are working with the estate planning and consistently doing seminars, with 1 or 2 more legs coming on in that space. So we've got a lot of things happening.
There's also depth and multiple people in depth in some of those.
A couple of those legs, yeah.
9 in width.
9 in width.
I love Noelle.
We have the most.
So, here's our starting quarterback, but you should see our third string quarterback. That's good too. I'm telling you what. It's like we're bad. We're badass. We ain't just gonna whoop y'all's ass. We're gonna whoop your ass and rub your nose in it.
I would say if there's one thing that's just really transformed us in the last 18 months, 12 months, we've become more serious. While we've always been good on the selling and training and equipping, is we've become much better at making recruiting and growth a priority. So we have probably 40 agents that will have recruited somebody this month, and we will set a record of the number of newly contracted agents this month. And we understand that while, hey, we love growing premium per agent like we've done this year, but we understand we can only beat so much premium out of an agent, and we mean that jokingly, but seriously, we only grow premium per agent by so much, but the real growth is going to become because we're equipping more agents to find more agents and allow them to access the tools, and that's what's going to take us from this 1.1 million a month to 2 million a month and beyond. That's what's going to help us break more partners more quickly.
About the kids and y'all's trips or something lovey-dovey before we get into the money, because you know how people are. They don't talk about how greedy we are. We got to talk about our children and love and that stuff.
We have 4 kids. They grew up in this business like Emily Katz did. Our oldest is 24 now. We have a 22, a 20-year-old, and an 18-year-old. And all of them are involved in the business at some level, working with us. And Emily's going to law school. She starts on Monday in D.C. Erin is up in Cleveland. She works in this business as well as she's working for the Cleveland Cavaliers right now. Doing well up there, excited about that. And then we have a daughter that's in an architecture program at University of Cincinnati. She's enjoying that. And our son is a senior in high school right now, figuring out what he's going to do next. He wants to be a roller coaster engineer, and we're all about it.
How many roller coasters has he been on?
250 something.
He knows his numbers, Andy. I don't know his numbers on that, but
his numbers.
He knows his numbers.
I guarantee you he knows
250 roller coasters around the world, not just the United States.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Yeah, general badasses. What else, Noelle?
We're just having fun traveling. We just got back from a trip in Sweden. We were in Norway and Sweden with our family. One of our daughters was on that trip this time. Usually all of them are on, but one of them was on there. His parents were on there, and we were biking across Sweden in this fjord, around the fjords, and it was an incredible experience. That's the thing we love to do. We love to travel with our family, along with the amazing trips we go on with the Alliance. We take these other trips. We were gone for about total 6 weeks with the Cabo, and then we went right into Sweden and did that traveling. So that was fun for us. We love it.
Is it public, or have you decided where you're going next with biking with the family?
We are going to the Czech Republic next summer, and we're going to be biking around the Czech Republic and enjoying all the beauty that there is out there and meeting some new cool people.
Hey, before we get into the, I do want to talk about the money just a little bit, because some people are wondering, is, we're just full of shit, or, what are we doing as far as like what happens? What's the nets? Hey, but James, there she is. Let Angie talk about your little girl.
I can't see Angie.
Hi, good morning.
I don't know if it's just me. Oh, there she is.
She is. I think
coming in and out.
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that, but okay.
What? Were you getting dressed to go out to dinner, Angie? Look.
No.
Yes.
No.
That'd be tonight with Clay.
With a baseball hat on.
I don't know why it's doing that. Looks like I'm in and out. Okay. Our new goal. Hi, everybody. Good morning.
James, if you get out of the screen, it'll pick up her phone.
It's probably what it is.
Get me out the screen. Get me out the screen.
Our new goal, really, Andy, is to hit JBM.
No, I want to hear about your daughter.
Oh, my daughter. Oh, my gosh. She actually spoke about you yesterday because she's trying to get a recommendation for her master's program. And she's like, do you think Mr. Andy could give me a letter of recommendation? I was like, I think he will be able to do that. So I think she's going to be calling you soon.
But tell about her career. Tell what she's doing.
She is technically right now, she is on base. She should be coming home later on today for the weekend. She is
what
still
base? What is she doing? These people don't know.
Oh, her name is Jamie Coleman. She's in the Air Force. She also works the business here. She is in college, also doing college classes, getting her degree to be a pilot. So she'll be graduating next year with her bachelor's degree, and then she's going to move on with her master's. So that's what she's doing. Yes.
And she's going to be a pilot. She already a pilot?
She's a pilot. She flies now, but she's getting her degree. She's going to be a pilot, yes.
But has she did solo yet, or still with a trainer?
Yes.
She's solo?
Her solo. Mm-hmm.
How old is she?
19.
That cool. Oh, it's cool. Congrats.
Yeah. Say it again.
Say congrats.
Congrats.
Thank you so much.
Emily Katz. How much deposited in y'all's checking account last month?
Last month was $31,757.
Is that more than a meat cutter typically makes in a month, Harry?
In a year.
Because y'all just getting started. I mean, y'all babies in the business. You got the rest of your life to keep building. I got grandbabies coming, and I'm still building the business. I met one of the sharpest people, cold contact, one of the sharpest people yesterday I met in a long time, and I'm slow. I'm grinding it right out, and it just another 2,000 a month coming in, another 5,000 a month coming in. It just keeps adding up. But I'm going to figure out ways to spend it. Y'all will too. Right now, you need to reinvest. Okay, reinvest and build like crazy. Lewantowicz, y'all are tracking for a crazy year, and I know the next 4 months are crazier than the previous. But give us a ballpark what it's looking like.
Yeah, we've been running between 130 and 140,000 a month in deposits last few months. So, it's like
imagine family, Harry, James.
Yes, sir.
You left me for a couple of years.
Yeah, I did, man. And trust me, Andy will not let me live that down. Foot on neck.
You know what? Time for it now, but I love y'all to hear his story. I mean, this guy, high level, bad trouble. He got scars. They're not positive scars, but they're positive. I guess you look at positive. But bad trouble, but turns life completely around with a mentor. As a matter of fact, it reminds me of the coffee bean story of Damon. It reminds me of Damon West. You come out, mentor works with you, go straight to the top. What was the name of that company you killed it with? You was making 200 or 300 25 years ago?
Yeah, that was Best Buy.
Best Buy is making, what was the big income you was making? That was what, 23 years ago, 25 years ago?
Yeah, I left Best Buy back in 2012, and my salary without bonuses was 165,000. With bonuses, I was making over 200,000.
Yeah, not bad for somebody that was written off. Like, no good, no bueno. So when did y'all meet?
We met in 2000.
Okay.
August 26th of 2000. I'll never forget it.
Good job. And what are y'all tracking? What do you think y'all make this year, James?
We will make just over 300,000 this year.
Okay.
We got a lot of emphasis on recruiting and building. So I'm not doing a bunch of personal production myself. Like if I look at last month numbers, the team did just over 84,000 and only 6,000 was mine. And this right now, this month, we at 69,000 issue paid, and only 2,000 is off my own pen. So we're putting a lot of focus on building.
When'd you come back, James?
July 2023.
Okay. 24, 25. So 2 years. Not terrible. I probably need to help you more.
Yeah, I take it.
Patrick, go help him. Maddie, you go help him. Do you know James? I want you to help James. Come around here and say hey to James. This girl's smart. I like her. Are you Elon? Yep.
Hi, James.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Pretty good.
I want you to go help them. They're in Atlanta.
Okay.
Who wasn't? You know people in Atlanta too. You go too. But I want you to help her too. Coach her a little bit.
All right, I'm in.
Get her mind right. She stands good. You see. She got a good plan. She got good posture. She got good upbringing too.
Okay.
Her dad, her family's, yeah, smart people. All right.
All right, buddy.
What's your last name?
Sheer.
But not like the Duke coach, Sheer. It's just Sheer.
CH.
What's the first name, Andy?
Madison, but we call her Maddie. She's coming.
All righty.
Me too. All right. I'm going to delegate, but I still need help. But I just know my schedule coming up.
Okay.
But, are you coming? You got people coming to cabin?
No, not this go round.
Okay. We don't, did you get the information?
No, I didn't get the information. No.
You get the information. My bad. We'll handle it.
All right.
We if anybody else didn't get it, it's very limited and it might be filled up, but take a look at it and I'll help you there a lot.
All right, I definitely appreciate that. I will tell you, Andy, coming to that event, at the cabin event back in March, really what got to me and allowed me to turn some things around.
Well, I'm thinking Adam and Monty, and maybe you again.
Okay.
Oh, very limited, I know, but I want to tell you, we added a quad. Okay, and it is insane gorgeous. James is showing me more pictures this morning. She's been working on decorating. So we got an elephant room, a lion room, a leopard room, and a giraffe room, I think. These are private rooms with king-size beds, bathroom, everything, and then in the middle is a coffee shop. So there's 4 rooms, so we can do couples. So if we got 16 guys in the house, we could have 4 couples. Or if a girl wanted to rent it by herself, you with me? Or if a guy just wanted a private room. Lewantowicz Mike, he's big on that. If he ain't with Noelle, he's like, I ain't sharing with no guys. You know, he don't like that. Which, I mean, I understand that. But the quad is different. With the other rooms, you know, got six beds. Nobody can rent out the whole room or buy. You know what I'm saying? But with the quad, you got a private room, or you can do a couple, or just a girl. So we're having some co-ed stuff that we've never done before. You with me?
Nice. Love it.
And I was out there Sunday night, Monday night, Tuesday night. It is insane. Blair has just outdone himself with the planting, the corn, the millet. We got Japanese millet. It is insane gorgeous. 2 big eagles were hanging out all 3 afternoons, just hanging out up there in the tree. Gorgeous. Just it's out of control. So we got 1,000 quail. Let's see. No, wait. I'm sorry. This is different. The ones coming up are not quail. That's child's play, which is adult. It's fun. This is real live. What do you call them? They're migrating dove.
Oh, because it's September, right?
The real deal. Like, there will be people that won't hit one the whole time. Hopefully, they don't hit nobody. This ain't the same thing where everybody kills. This is the real deal dove hunting. I mean, they're coming in 50 miles an hour dove and look like they're going them Japanese bomber things.
Wow.
Kawasaki, not Kawasaki, not the motorcycle, but those other people. Kamikazes. Okay, let's get down to business. You all right? You ready?
Sure.
Okay. I've been trying to explain this to a couple people, and it's like I'm saying, I texted this morning, I sound like a broken record because I'm saying the same God blessed thing over and over again. You hear me? You need one person. And then after you get another person, you get one person. And then we need one person. Okay? And everything else is static. What do I need him? Location. You need him. He's right beside me, and there's no leads here. If he's that good, he can move to Dallas, Texas. He can move to Jacksonville, Florida. He can move to Chicago. Oh, you get somebody that's willing to move? That's not what I said. I said you find one good person. If he's that good, he can move. Or I got an idea. An aeroplane. He could book aeroplanes and go travel. Well, he don't have an office where he's traveling to. He can get one there. He's a badass. He's a stud. You with me? You're like, I know you don't understand. I mean, maybe y'all do, but I know the person that I'm talking to don't, because they keep asking me all kinds of static questions. And I'm not trying to discourage asking questions, but I want them to eventually get it. You got to find one good person. They go, using a 3-foot rule. I said, I don't care if you pull them out of your butt. You with me? The problem is birthing them or whatever and raising them to a kid takes 18 years. But if you meet somebody that's already 18 or 19, because they're like when you get on the plane and they're checking your ticket, you go, hey, what's your name? Nice to meet you. That is meeting people, because people go like, I can't meet a person. If I go to Dallas, I live in Raleigh, I can't meet somebody in Dallas. Why not? Why can't you do the 3-foot in Dallas? Because I don't live in Dallas. Well, go to Dallas and stay for a week and meet 100 people. You can't meet 100 people in a week. Bet me $2 million and I'll meet 103. But I'm not going to go it just to prove a point to you. You probably wouldn't pay your bet anyway. No offense, Yosef. You understand what I'm saying? It's like, I'm not scared. I'm not a scaredy cat. You find somebody that's not a scaredy cat and has a personality. And you find somebody that can pass you. Now, one of my mentors say, how many people have you found like that? And I was like, one? They go, well, then why are you mad when everybody else don't turn into that person? I'm not mad, but I'm urgent. So the one person's the number one. There's also a number two. Number two, cray-cray, the one I'm thinking about. And number 3 is badass. You with me? Now, you say, where do we rank? I don't know. Y'all are not psycho crazy. Y'all are solid, hardworking people. You with me? Like y'all 3 are not. But we're going to find a person that will do, say, commit, spend, invest, anything. They just don't care. Now, you could say that person could be dangerous. Oh, they're dangerous, all right. It's like a gun. You with me? A gun can go both ways. A knife can go both ways, and people can go both ways. But a dead gun, a melted gun, a done-for gun, ain't going to hurt nobody. You with me? So getting people that are cray-cray. I'm that crazy, but not that crazy. I didn't move. I was born in Union Ridge. I didn't move to Dallas. I didn't move to Chicago. I didn't move to Atlanta. By the way, Atlanta, James, and people are like, where's an ideal place to build this business? Atlanta. Why? Because there's leads now? No, because there's an airport there. What part are you not listening to? You got to find leaders around the country. You got 50 states, 336 million people. All you need, you get 100 people selling, you're making $80,000 a month. 200 people selling, you're making $200,000 a month. It's just math, okay? But how you get 200? If you have 20 people that can carry 10, there you go. But you could get one person that can carry 50, and then but if he carries 50 or 60, we're going to find a Joe Dukes. We're going to find a Jake and Varay. In other words, you build the numbers, and then you look and find the person. So one of my guys, when he hires a person, and matter of fact, I was telling did y'all talk about this? Hire a person, and then say, look, we're going to give you $50 for every person you hire. You go, well, they can make 500 selling. I know, but you know how people are. You know how people are. Like, they're going, like, $50. You talk to my cousin. Yeah, you could talk to your cousin and get them selling and make $10,000 a month off of them, or $6,000 a month off of them. Or we could give you $50. Give them $50 and the $10,000. But what I'm saying, let's go back. You are looking for one person, but you have other people like Yosef and Monty. They need to be looking for that one person. Go, are they that one person? They're the best you found so far. They're the best you found so far. We're trying to find one better than them. Yosef should be trying to find a better than him. Monty should find a better one than him. You should be finding one better than them. Wouldn't that be cool if these two went to one and you had another one? Then you had 3 legs and 2 deep, badasses?
Yep. Yes, sir.
I'm beating this to death because I'm talking to a couple of people that I'm talking to. Like, I'm talking to them, and they're going like, they ask me these questions like, what about Nashville, Tennessee? I go, hell yeah. What's the question? What about building there? No. Do you have a person there? No. Well, then why don't you go there, go to some country music, walk up and down, what's the name of that street? Broadway. And what's the place we like to go that has the music? I like Kid Rock's place. There's another one. Some more famous. That's it. Tootsies. Go to Tootsies. Oh, gosh. We went with Hancock to Tootsies. Those of y'all know Hancock, I was just talking about him. Oh, my God. No, this sounds terrible. But it's worth saying. I've never given a guy that many $100 bills. This is terrible. Hancock was crazy. You remember? Oh, Tootsies. You meet people like crazy there. You said, but they're crazy. That's what we want. But here's the biggest attribute you can get when you find somebody, that they really are ambitious. Oh, I want to cry. Yesterday, I met that guy. Here's the problem. He's 10. I'm one of the smartest, most ambitious people I've ever met in my life. And me and him, matter of fact, I'm telling Robbie Kraft, we're going to teach him how he can make some money. But I think I can't even say his name. I call him Giovanni. But he's, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, all right, 8 years from now, how old will I be? It'll be 18. Probably have a hierarchy going. You know, as long as I get permission for his mom and dad, which I'm pretty sure I'll get it. They're already like whatever I say, they're good. You know, so you understand what I'm saying? It's like, you see how my mind went. It's failing. It's in here. It's just not. You with me? Like, I'm not gonna make excuses. It's 8 years from now he'll be killer. You don't know. Pretty good. It's some good odds he will. But also, I said yesterday morning, I met one of the sharpest people. That guy's 41. Did you have a 14-year? No, he's a little bit older than that. I know he might be 41. Played at Elon, played football at Elon, coached at Elon. No. Played at South Carolina, coached at Elon. Now he's self-employed. His daughter's working out in our gym with Tony, sitting there in a chair. Hey, man, how you doing? You look familiar. What's your name? Here's my name. That's your daughter? Yeah. Got another kid? Yeah. Wife's in insurance. Doing real good too. Was a school teacher. You see how focused I'm trying to find one person. Now, I keep saying Monty and Yosef because I got James. And now I need that stud. And I need to talk to Monty more. But it seems so simple. Y'all understand what I'm saying? So if I'm coaching a basketball team, I need that guy. I need a guy. And we got this, our guy Will, he texts me all the time. I'm talking to him. He's flying my jet, but I hadn't met him yet. The basketball coach has a guy, Matt. Matt's projected some round in the NBA, and he's a freshman. He's his guy. He happens to be a guard. He could be a forward. He could be a center. And then he's got another guy. And another guy. They do the portal. We do 3-foot rule. By the way, and they'll also do if I got a guy. Like I got connections. If I got a guy, they'll look at him and they say, is this what I need or is it not what I need? I got a friend in East Texas, and he's got a quarterback that's a sophomore, and Dave Dorn's looking at him. So he's got a network. I'm helping him find a guy because I want him to win. James is helping me find a guy, not because James wants me to win. James wants to win. So who can find the best guys? Then people go, can I get a girl? Yeah, if you get a girl that ain't scared, that don't want to build a life on fear. Scared. What if somebody drugs me? I don't know. What if somebody shoots me? I don't know. What if somebody's mean to me? I don't know. So that girl knows. You with me? But the girl says, I don't care, I'm scared. I do it. And like your granddaddy. Her granddaddy ain't scared. Oh, that's a different subject that I might touch on. Okay, questions about that. How do you do that or when to do that? Or I'll take a comment because I want a little input and feedback. And your input and feedback help me understand. If y'all three get it, maybe the other ones will get it. But I'm trying to think of the questions I'm going to ask. Like, my upline wants me to do this. Who's your upline? Like, who told you that? And what do they want to do? Do they not understand what I'm talking about? In other words, if I hired a person, and then I'm talking to this person, and then this person saying, this person above me saying something different. I'm not mean to your upline. I don't care what your upline says. I'm telling you something, go do it. Let's go do that. Okay? Emily?
Yeah, we've been, loved the audio you sent out, I think it was about 2 weeks ago, about the 3-foot rule. And that's just been cool just to see. It's cool to watch you having done it as I've grown up. Harry did it a few weeks ago or a few months ago. We got a guy, John Carlucci. We were just ordering from a food truck, and he was an Aflac sales guy trying to sell the food truck, and Harry walked up to him and offered him the opportunity. So he's been killing it. He's been out running appointments. I'm meeting with a guy for him next week who's got $100,000, wants to do a $500 a month life insurance application, looking at doing an annuity. So it's cool seeing the results of it.
Is he watching?
He is.
Yeah. What's his name?
John Carlucci, Jon.
John, did you hear the part where I said find one guy? Get on it. Don't be a scaredy cat. Call your friends. Ask them, do they want to talk about business? Talk to them however you talk to them. They're your friends. I don't know. Harry, tell us about this contact situation. Was you sweating? Was your hands sweating? Scared to death?
Of course, yeah. It's something that's not natural for me, but doing something in spite of that fear is what's going to help grow the business, right? And it's been good for John, right? We got him out of that situation with that other company, and he's actually making some money over here with us, and he's happy. We're happy.
No. I want to help me. He's trucks over here. I see him. He looks cute. Give me the scenario. Where were we at? What's the situation?
So he's going business to business trying to sell his Aflac products. He walks up to the truck, and I hear him doing his pitch.
Wait. So you're at a food truck getting ready to get you some tacos or something?
Correct.
What you getting ready to get?
Barbecue.
Get ready to get some barbecue. And he comes up to the truck pitching people Aflac at the barbecue truck.
That's right.
He's not scared.
No.
You know, eavesdropping, kind of like he was with Emily that time you picked her up. I remember, I heard that story. Just eavesdropping. Oh, that's interesting. I bet I could slide over there and talk to her a minute. You remember that?
Right on track.
I've heard that story. But, my name's Harry. So what did you do? Did you walk up to him and punch him? You know, carry books for him, offer to buy him coffee? What'd you do?
Basically, I just walked up to him and I asked him how it was going with Aflac, and he said he's been struggling a little bit. And I said, hey, if there was something better out there that I could introduce you to, is that something you'd be open to? And he said, yeah, I'm open to whatever you got. And so I handed him my phone. I told him, call me. I got his number and connected with him, and we're off to the races.
So think about all the hours of talking to those resumes and people that apply to, and I don't want to pull out any guns or anything, but you just want to use a gun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh, I can pull one out. This one you could use. You just want to take a shot of tequila. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you
You
mean.
walk up to this guy and bam, he's passed every other one you heard. Is this true or am I wrong?
That's true. 100%.
Jeff Bright said I got him with this. I got to go real quick. Is driving to Myrtle Beach west. Myrtle Beach is east, but there's no traffic this way. So you're going 75, 80 miles an hour the wrong direction, but you feel good because you're moving. Because if you turn around and get the other way, there's traffic. And there's embarrassment, there's risk of embarrassment, there's the heat, the scared, the sweaty palms, there's somebody making fun of you. And I mean, very seldom does that happen to me, but it does happen where people go like, I don't know what you want, I don't know what you're recruiting for, I don't know how you walked up to me and talked to me, I ain't interested. It just happens 1 in 250. But what happens most of the time is fear stops people. But once you go talk to them, say, you look familiar, next thing y'all are best friends. Whether they want to do the business or not is their call. But if they do, they'll be better than these other people answering the errands. You with me? So driving fast the wrong way, but no traffic, versus hitting traffic and eventually getting to Myrtle Beach, which is where you want to get to, which is the direction. Jeff Bright said he got to me. Okay, James, talking about the same thing. Find one person. What are we dealing with?
Yeah, I'm definitely tracking Andy. I don't know if I could show you this on my phone right quick, but one of the things I do, I'm always meeting people when I'm out and about and talking about the opportunity. So like I said, I don't know if you can see that on the screen. You probably can't see it, but when I'm meeting them, I'm grabbing their numbers and putting down where I met them at, so that when I reach out to them, I can refresh their memory. And so the 3 feet rule works. It's just a matter of people just constantly keeping in mind that they have to be talking to people. And if I look at Monte and I look at Adam, both of those people came from warm market. You know, we can go ahead and put all these resumes out, call these resumes and put ZipRecruiter ads out and call the license list. But I'm understanding and finding out that your best people is going to come from people that you actually meet out and about, and people that's in your warm market, because of the speed of trust and your ability to connect with them on the spot.
Angie, is he doing it?
He is.
There you go. It's good to have somebody you can check with.
Yep.
You're doing it, James. Let's talk about this. 90% of my wealth comes from this. Talking to people I knew. Like, I got into business, I call Abian. Abian's like, I mean, we're in a business together. Me and Abian already, Alex Abian. That's how I found Mike and Noelle. We're in a business, and I pick up a phone and call him. I called one of my buddies. I said, hey, man, I got this deal. And I tell him about it. And he said, you know what it's like when you eat too much honey? You know how good honey is? I said, yeah, I know how good honey is. He said, when you eat too much, you just don't want to eat no more honey for a while. So he'd been in business with me. I thought it's the best letdown you could get. You know what I mean? Like, you're like honey, but I done had too much. David Ryan. He said, it's like honey. You haven't had too much. Yeah, what did you get out of it? I mean, I know there's people under David that I still hire them every once in a while. This is from 25, 30 years ago. But he had an organization. It wasn't in this business. It was another business. It didn't work as good. It worked, but not as good as this. He's probably one of the few people that made $1 in addition to me, but he just didn't want to come over here. You know me? But all my wealth has come from meeting people. So your guy, what's your first name of your guy again, Emily?
John.
Okay, John, what you do is you call all your friends. This is how you find the guy. John knows 300 people minimum. He's crazy Aflac. He might know 340, 410, something like that. Most people around 200. So he knows 300. What we do is we sift through his top, and by the way, what age is he?
24.
Okay, so his friends are 22, 23, 24, 5, 25, 26, 27. Okay, so that's his 300 people. Now he's got uncles and aunts, but they're on the peripheral. So, and by the way, they're not out of range because he might have a sharp uncle that's got some ambition, personality. Okay, so he sifts through his 300. He calls the most likely. He calls the most likely. So it's the same thing as calling 300. It's the same as calling 300 ad responders. Okay, except for ad responders don't have an age restriction, but he's got an age restriction. So when he talks about his top 20, they're all going to be the right age. So if you talk to 300 people in ads, it'd be like calling his idiot uncle first, calling his stupid or whatever, somebody that's like not talented. He's not going to do that. Somebody that's a crook, he's not going to call them. He's getting best personality, most ambition, most intelligent, the one that's an engineer, the one that's aerospace, the one that's a chemical engineer, the one that was a ranger and killed a bunch of people behind the enemy lines. He flew helicopters through battle. That's who he's going to call. He's going to call his best. You see how he's sifting just like that for you and for himself. And he's got to understand, I started when I was 27. He started when he's 24. He's got 30, 40 years of this. He needs to get after it because whoever he hires is going to lead to this person and lead to this person and lead to an Alex Fitzgerald or lead to a Diane Lampy. That started from asking my brother who, and he told me. And he said, Riss, and I went to Riss's house, and Riss Moser listed 100 phone numbers from memory. He's one of the most badasses around Burlington. We should call him again, try to recruit him again. But from Riss, he gave me 100 phone numbers, sitting in his little bitty living room. I just wrote them. There's me sitting there writing their phone numbers, 100 names and numbers. I was like, you're odd. He's like, huh? He is odd. But that got me to Gardner, that got me to Fitz, that got me to Diane. You with me? Does that make sense? Like it's just a network. But I'm building it. Okay? And I'm telling you, building a basketball team is the same way. Like I asked Dave Dorn, I said, if I got a good guy, do you want to know? Am I bothering you? He said, no, I want to know. So I just shoot him to Hubble or whatever. I don't get involved. I go, I don't know. He's big as shit. He looks like a beast. He's 10 years old and he's 6'4". I don't know. He might be interested. You know what I mean? It's a network. You tracking? So so that's the best way. Selling him. If you spent 3 hours, Harry, selling him on this and coaching him, taking him, whatever you got to do, it's 3 hours is nothing compared to calling 300 people in these interviews and talking to them 20 or 30 minutes and just going like, how are people so dumb? I was talking to one of my staff people about a job we put her on, and I said, what happened to that job? She said, my self-image didn't go up, but it was a lot higher because I realized a lot of people were dumber. You hear me? Facts. You start talking to all these people, you're like, oh my God, what is wrong with people? The guy that I told you played football and coached and self-employed, I mean, he was just like, the way he got self-employed is he got fired. And he's like, I just tried to do this, and I just walked up to this guy and did this and did that, and he just told me his story, all I said was, you look familiar, and I asked him his name, I asked him about his kid, and I'm hearing a whole story about how he got self-employed. And by the way, he wasn't trying to recruit me or sell me because what he does is unrelated to me, but I understood it because I got a big network of people, but now I'm working him. You with me? So my question to you is, how many people, if you started over, James, you done called all the people you know, and you're not 27 anymore, so you called all the people you know, the people you know are your age, we're looking for these 26, 27, 28, right? All right, so how many people a week? I said, easy 100. Could you do 25 a week, Harry? 25 a week like that is like sitting at the phone for 40 hours of recruiting. And 25 people you can meet in a day, 2 days, and you can play pickleball, or you can get something to eat. You could go to the mall. You can go shopping. You can do anything you want to. How crazy can you get? I was thinking today or yesterday, what if we did a survey? What if we had a survey, just questions like, we're taking over the city, and we're looking for some right people, and we just want to chat with you, give us some advice about the city. Do you think generally, you could make up numbers, like generally, do you think people are ambitious in this town, or is it just a few people? Okay, how about educated? Is people dumb in this town? Hey, how about Republicans? You think of many Republicans, or you think of Democrats? Just do a little survey. Oh, this is nice to meet you, and can I get your number so I can call you back and follow up if I have more questions about this area? And they go, what are you doing? I said, well, we're taking over the city. And what are we going to do? Well, so, we're going to get the money first. And then when we get some money, we're going to home. I mean, what are you going to say? Like, you're crazy. Like, you're not the first one to tell me that. You should meet my mama. I know this seems like I'm beating a little thing to death, because if I can get this one thing, we can change everything. Mike and Noelle, talk to me, baby. All right, so Abian looks over the counter and calls Noelle at work. That's how hard it was. Now this organization is doing $1.5 billion a month. He's getting override. All right, I'm shutting up. Listen to the Lewantowicz.
That's exactly how it happened. I was like, yeah, let's go, and it's worked out. So if that works out, then people work out. Just make sure that you call your people, because somebody else will. There was somebody that talked to me after Abian talked to me, and we're not in his organization. So,
Noelle,
make sure you talk to him.
From the time he pops his head over the counter, how long is it before you get in a van with 4 guys and drive all night to come to see me? What's the time frame?
It was a Wednesday, and then we went on Friday. So 2 days.
So you met on Wednesday or met on Thursday?
You drove out.
We drove out on a Thursday and got there Friday morning for a meeting.
But when did he ask you? Was it Wednesday or Tuesday did he ask you to go?
He talked to me on Wednesday at work, and then we got into a van on Thursday night and drove overnight and got to Raleigh on Friday.
Y'all were acquaintances?
Say that one more time?
Y'all were acquaintances, you and him?
Oh, well, we were friends. I mean, we knew from each other from another business, and then Alex actually got me into the recruiting business I worked in, so we knew each other. But the guy that was one of our groomsmen on our wedding, John, he was started in this 6 months before Alex talked to me, and John was one of our best friends. He was our best friend, and he didn't talk to us about this business. So I knew both of them.
Is that
had
Miller?
John said something, I would have been, yeah, let's go.
Was it Miller?
Miller, yeah.
If Miller had just asked her, like Abian did, he'd be under Miller.
And every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, Alex Abian gets some kind of commission based on asking if I wanted to make some money. And I was like, yeah, let's do it.
Okay. I don't think we're there yet, but maybe we got 1 or 2 people to get it. And then when you get a person, you're not hovering on them because you don't have to, because they got some sense. You don't have to argue with it. We got a national boot camp coming up. All the top leaders from around the country. We've got Carriers in here. F&G is going to be in here. Corebridge is going to be in here. Devoted is going to be in here. United Healthcare is going to be in here. And by the way, I hear these people nonstop like, anybody that works here? Like, dude, meet the people yourself. Come up to our convention and handshake and get a card. Like, make it a mission. Like, this is what I'm going to do. This is my game plan. You with me? And just make it happen. Just, I don't know. You tracking on that? Meet every single carrier rep that's here at NBC. You pay your ticket to come up here. You pay $400 or $500 ticket to get in, and you meet 42 carrier reps that are in your pocket. Now you know them. If you need a policy issued, you got a question, you need to get somebody pointed that's got a felony. Oh, do you think you could get them pointed if they had a felony? Yeah, you can get them pointed with a felony, but you better know somebody. You better know a rep. You better have a friend. Don't call me. You tell me. I ain't working for you. I got an ace. I got an ace of spades, ace of hearts, ace of diamonds. I got my good cards right here. But I'm not going to play them on you. Well, you're supposed to help me. Yeah, you're supposed to help yourself too. Come to NBC, meeting all the carriers. That's worth it alone for the future. And they know you sacrifice. They know you're there. You with me? Come to NBC. A smart guy you talk to, you don't have to tell him this. When I join a company, I go to the headquarters like crazy. That's how I got crazy. Is I don't half-ass it. You with me? So this guy or this girl that you get, you don't have to argue with them about coming to NBC National Boot Camp. You don't have to say this estate planning is. Guys, y'all understand? Estate planning. Emily, I don't know. This is a stat we need to work on. One estate planning, I know it's a long tail of making money, but wonder how much you should make off of one estate planning. Cost you $7,500, a lot of elbow grease, a lot of office. Let's call it 15 grand. Which should you make? I don't think it's 15 grand. Let's call it 10 grand. Which should you make? Should you make 30, 40, 60, 100? I think Belle Krause has made over $100,000 on multiple events. Like this one, she made 100 grand. This one, she made a grand. This one, she only made 60. But can you, Emily, start kind of working on that, monitoring it?
I can definitely look at that.
Huh?
I can definitely look at that.
And the tail of it too, because it might be 9 months. You move $1 million annuity and make an extra 50 grand, which counts back to this one. And then here's going to be the next one. What if I get a guy that does 200,000 who leads to a guy that does $1 million? Yeah, that came from this seminar. You with me? This guy didn't come to the seminar, but he knew a guy. Yes. That's called networking. That's talking 7,500 and making 60 on it, and then making it into 110, and then making it into 200,000. And by the way, every single person that you meet in the estate plan, you should ask them to help you find another stud or studette. Hey, Jimmy, if a good deal, this annuity makes sense. Do you have any cousins, nephews, uncles, aunts, children, anybody you think might be interested in this? Every time you talk to them, you don't let off on that because that's the one thing you think about all the time. That's how you get massive in this business. Sean Boone's sitting right here. I'm on the sideline, NC State, shaking hands, kissing babies, baby. You with me? I got a game plan. I'm meeting football players. I'm meeting TJ Graham. I tell you, we need to get TJ Graham would be awesome. TJ can run. And he is a business man. And the coffee guy. We need to get the coffee guy. We need to make another run in. The big boy, what's his name? You know what I'm talking about? Miami? He owns a couple coffee businesses. Tulloch. We need to get up. We need to get back out and text him. Say, Albright's talking about you. And same thing with TJ. Just relentless. These are great people that I've been trying to recruit for 7 years, maybe 10. But they're great. As opposed to just keep beating a dead horse that's dumber and dirt. I got this girl, and she's Scaredy Cat. What do I tell her? Tell her to get Jesus. First thing happens, you go to heaven. Witnessing. You ask me what to do. You got a Scaredy Cat girl. Find a girl ain't scared. Or get Jesus. You with me? Maybe she's big. Maybe she's bold. Maybe she carries. All right. You're still on the same subject. All right, I'm going to change subject because I got to wrap up. I'm overtime. This is OT. This is free. No charge. I was telling this young person that works here, people make fun of people that work all the time. And they also worship them. Ain't that crazy? Your favorite football team, NFL, the coach works all the time. Your favorite musician travels all the time. Your favorite architect works their ass off 24/7. My favorite attorney works all the time. Now, they also take world-class trips to Africa and Italy. They also have $250,000 cars. Some have $575,000 cars, and their backup cars are the $250 cars. Some have jets. These people that we make fun of when they're young and have nothing become somebody. Don't let other stupid idiots make fun of you for working all the time. You don't have to know, I don't know any TV shows, so excuse me. You don't have to know what happened on Grey's Anatomy this week. Who cares about his body? I remember when I was building it, the rage was 90214 or whatever. It's like a zip code in New York. Who gives a shit? You understand what I'm saying? But Dave Dorn, a football, he's been everywhere, and he can get anything he wants. All I do is ask, can I come stay here for free? Sure. But he can afford it if Sarah will let him. Y'all know who that is, right? That's the woman in charge. You tracking with me? Don't be scared. Don't let their opinion make you not build something and get stupid rich. You don't have to watch television to have a full life. You don't have to be lazy and sit on your couch to have a full life. Sit around, smoke a cigar, sit on your couch and look around space. It does not make you great. I tried to retire when I sold my business for $200 million, and I got depressed, bored, drank too much, eat too much, got fatter, drunker, dumber, and depressed-er. You with me? And I was meaner. Well, I wasn't meaner. I'm meaner now. But you get my point. All right, so that's a different lesson. So that's one thing. Let's get after it, and this 3 foot rule will work. All right.
Thank
Have a good
you,
weekend. Hope you meet somebody great. Bye.
Thanks a lot, Andy.
Sandy.
Thank you.